Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my most excellent videos. In front of us, we have the C.Crane CC Radio 3. This is an AM FM stereo weather alert 2-meter handband Bluetooth portable radio. During this video, I'll perform a daytime AM band scan of the Chicagoland area. Here we can pick up. First we'll go over features, second we'll do a size comparison, and third we'll start cruising the daytime band. So here we are, the CC Radio 3. Currently, it's on sale for $229 at CCrane.com. Yes, it's a premium radio. And Amazon USA, for some reason, it's more money at $248 currently at the making of the video. Now, there might be sales or something it might run, so definitely check out the links below if this radio appeals to you, see which one's the better deal for you. So yeah, here we are, the CC Radio 3. Let's look at features. So it hasn't changed much over the years, but it feels like they've improved the button quality and everything. People complain about the buttons, but I've never had an issue with my 2E or my 3 or my original CC radio that was donated to the channel many years ago. That one was heavily used, and I rarely have an issue with that one as well. So let's check it out. Left-hand side, we got basic plastics, nothing going on there. Going to the front of the radio, where everything happens, we have C.Crane in just kind of white printing. We have a red LED alert that pops up here when we have weather alert come through. CC Radio metal placard there, nice. 3. It's pretty much 2E or 3, and people ask it all the time. 2E if you don't need Bluetooth, 3 if you want Bluetooth. That's what it is. Metal speaker grill. We have a 5-inch speaker behind there. Great tonal quality, definitely tuned for voice. Sounds fantastic. Talk radio. Over here we have a light button. 3 levels of brightness, so let's go ahead and hit them. So we have bright, high, medium, low, and off. We'll leave it off. So you got your FM band, AM band, 2-meter hand band, and our weather band. Over here we have a clock set, and you can set it to wake to radio, and we have wake to alarm, I believe, for that also. And then over here we have a clock frequency button, so when your radio's on, you can toggle between the clock and frequency. Nice thing is you can have it showing frequency all the time or clock all the time. It's your choice. You press and hold the button, press the preset 1 up here, and then let go once you hear the beep, and let go of that. That's how you lock in either frequency mode or clock mode. It's interesting. And now you know, because you might get this radio and go, how do I change that, Todderbert? Well, there you got it. Alarm set, timer set, so it's a countdown timer. Nice. I think there's a sleep timer in here as well. Beautiful thing. And then we have our up-down tuning for coarse tuning, and the knob over here is for fine tuning. It does have a clicky, so that's fun. I wish they would have left that like smooth and silent, but anyway, we haven't even got to the side yet. But bass treble controls. Now this is nice. These are really smooth, and they have a little indent right at the top, so you know if you're centered right in the middle. So if you're looking for your center again, it's easy to find, even with the lights out. So, awesome. Okay, going to the right-hand side of the radio, we have that tuning knob I was showing you. And if you look here, you got squelch on 2-meter by pushing it in. Yeah, nice, huh? Little finger well there. And it clicks like crazy. Okay, so we got a lock switch to lock the radio out. And we have volume control. And down there we have our stereo headphone jack. Going to the top of the radio, more stuff happening. We got AM, FM, and auxiliary dedicated button. We have a Bluetooth 2-meter weather alert button. Nice. And as you can see, it's a pretty simple setup here. You have 5 preset buttons. You only get 5 presets per band, giving you a total of 20 presets. That's it. That's all you get on this radio. 5 per band. You just press and hold to set them. Pretty simple, right? It also has a secondary function pair for number 1. And then over here we have backtrack, forward track, pause, play for your Bluetooth functions. Nice. Over here, power, sleep. Yay, there's a sleep. And then you got this like little textured top going on. Yeah. And then our antenna right here, this extends up to 23 inches. And it has a swivel at the base, so you can pivot this 360 in any position you need if you need to go horizontal or semi-vertical. That's handy for a lot of things. So, okay, let's go ahead and it's got a built-in handle on the back here. It's kind of, I don't know, it's like a little lip. It helps. It's a pretty heavy radio with the batteries in it. All right, let's flip it to the back here. All right, I'm just going to kind of hold it up. So we have, let's see if I can read that there. That's auxiliary in. We have a timer switch. So you have to, if you're using a recorder that supports that, that's nice. I don't have any that does. That's pretty cool though. And line out. So that's where you hook up your recorder to your line out and your switch, so you can switch the radio on with using that. Awesome setup. Here we have an external AM antenna jack, so aerial and ground. Vented area. There's that handle I talked about. It's kind of nice, and the AC input right here. That comes, of course, with the AC cord. And then behind the battery compartment is 4 D cell batteries, so it runs on 4 Ds. And I believe there's a reset somewhere. I'm trying to remember. There it is. Reset right there. I don't know if you can see it, but there it is. Yeah, you all listed. That's good to see. You all listed. See? Nice stuff. All right, let's do a size comparison. Start cruising the band. Yeah, this thing has a 200 millimeter ferrite in it, twin coil. Yeah, it's a beast. I forgot to read that off to you on the bottom of the radio. Yeah, down here it says twin coil ferrite. AM, FM, Bluetooth, 2-meter ham, weather, alert. You get the idea, right? Yeah, you know what's going on. All right, so let's see. We got CC pocket. Yeah, well, you can see it's pretty dink compared to the radio. Same with this. I'm not going to lay it on there because I don't want to scratch anything, so I'm just holding it above. You get the idea, right? Of those, we have this. Iron Man. He's the man with the master plan. He can spin it like no one can. He loves the C.Crane radios that have 200 millimeter ferrites, man. He's Iron Man. Give me the big stick. Yeah, that sounded bad, but okay. Let's turn it on. Power button's up here. Hit it right. There we are. Okay, volume. So we're greeted with our frequency. Signal strength on the right side here. The band we're on. Pretty straightforward, right? If you want to see the clock, we hit this button. And you can see it's 10:43 a.m. That's Central Daylight Time. I'm near Chicago, Illinois, USA. For the sake of the band scans, towards the end of August 2025. I'm going to tune by hitting this. Now this has what they call auto tuning, so it's great during the day. It's fantastic. Evening, it's okay if you got some strong signals or some faint signals, but nothing else interfering. If you have some interfering things, it becomes an issue. But the auto tuning is usually pretty good.
They're very specific.
In a biscuit. I am learning new things.
So cardinal directions north, east, southwest, and to the north here is WAUK Jackson, Wisconsin on 540.
Some like heavy duty, gut filling breakfast dish.
We're talking.
Now you can fine tune, but I'm going to use the buttons here.
Marble replacement windows have been known to increase the warmth of your cold rooms by 10 degrees. Think about that. 10 degrees warmer when you welcome Woodland into your home.
The answer 560 WIND Chicago. I don't know why they're calling them warmer. It's freaking hot out. It's been like in the 80s, 90s all summer.
Like Marvin. These are the reasons we're proud of our 5-star review.
I don't know if I said yeah, WIND. Yeah. Right wing station.
And up front,
local Chicago.
Windows and Doors is your trusted window and door expert in Chicagoland. Pain upon another person, and so if you're not inflicting pain on someone, then it really doesn't.
Here's 580 WILL, Urbana, Illinois, NPR station. Coming in good. You saw the auto thing. It kind of mutes and then tries to find a good lock and then locks at its best gain. It's kind of micro-tuning the antenna too. That's nice. Now the EP Pro that C.Crane puts out, the one with the all analog dial, has similar antenna inside, but it doesn't auto do anything. You have to do it manually. It has a little manual knob there. So some people like full control. So if you like that, that might be a radio to check out. This is nice if you just want simple digital to know where you're at. So with EP Pro, if you're smart, you'll know exactly where you're at just by listening. It's so easy to tune that radio as well.
Probably.
And it's a better value at $100.
Or maybe we're angry at them. Either way, but in that type of case, I think that has been described.
Oop, there we go. So there it is, 590 WKZO Kalamazoo, Michigan. I think it's 137 miles to the east. It passed the test, man. It passed it because this is a 200 millimeter big boy in there. Almost 8-inch ferrite. It's going to get this station, no problem. My KZO fan in there, you know who you are. I don't think a loop will help, but that'd be interesting to see, huh? Let's see. Usually they don't. Here's a Turkey Advantage passive loop. Perpendicular, top of the radio. Up a bit. A little extra gain.
Well, it sounds like you had a fun group. The picture that I saw had you with some superstar guys who are very much in demand these days. The football season is right back at it.
Oh, it's a great time of the year, especially for our VIP event.
There you go. I don't think I'll need that. Let's keep going.
I'm going to give it a B, Emery. I think I'm a solid B on this because you saw a lot of really
600 WMT, Cedar Rapids, Iowa, 175 miles to the west. Yeah, nothing beats the big stick, that's for sure. It's definitely worth the investment. I like it.
They got up 7-0. Kansas State comes to tie. The first half was like, you had a couple fumbles, right? From Minnesota. Was sort of linked to this.
Former candidate for president.
Yeah.
He was one of the many people who ran in 2020.
Actually, I'm not a Democrat, but she's sort of fun, and I appreciate. She's very smart, and she's got an interesting life story. So
620 WTMJ, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
She's got a very nice life story, including some challenges. All right, so I have a little bit of audio. This is basically if I.
iHeartRadio, #1 for music, radio, and podcasting, all in one app. iHeartRadio.
WMFN, Peatone, Illinois.
Black Information Network. Rapper Ghostface Killah is accusing Sean Diddy Combs of prevent.
Bargain.
Sure.
You have to be hurt, and the player has to say, "I'm hurt." That's the key. If you don't have to be hurt, but the player has to accept going on it. And I think Kyle Tucker has shown you, if he feels like he's physically able to stand in the batter's box and swing the bat, he's going to do that.
Was that smart, or was that bad selfishness? Or was that actually being selfish? Was that him saying, I want to play, I want it to be on my record that I played 150 games this year?
670 the score, WCR, Chicago. Just playing with the bass treble. Trying to find a sweet spot. It's just up to your ears. You know, what you like. If you like more highs or more lows. Just depends. I'm more like the bright tone on AM.
If he was sat down even, he should have been.
Over the Cubs. The score, I think I said it, 670. The BSCR.
It's like, hey, Craig Counsell, you should probably move this guy out of the premium position he's in where he's getting.
Let's try for a really distant station. I don't know if I'm going to pick it up, but it's a big stick. You got to try. I hear it. Bring a loop in, but I can hear it. This is WLW, Cincinnati, Ohio, 300 miles to the east. This is like max limit usually for my radios. Only the big boys can bring it in. Loop it. That's fantastic. I love it. Yeah, okay, cool. Yep, that is the way to do it. All right. Let's get these centered.
In the park, and fireworks going off in the sky, and people dining al fresco, and kids playing soccer games and going to make.
So I got another guy who's always like, does it DX? Yeah, it DXs. 720 WGN Chicago.
At the same time. So the question is, are these cities so out of control?
Okay, WNDZ, Portage, Indiana. One of these stations I like to listen to on my morning walks with my 30-day challenge radios. I think I was using this one for a while. The Prunus. This is with the J555. Yeah, I take one radio and I use it for 30 days for like the AM and FM or whatever it has on it. You know, if it has shortwave, I use it only with that. So it's fun. And it gives me focus on one radio because I have so many choices. It just helps me define a choice for that month. It's kind of nice. I enjoy it. I do it personally for fun. And I just kind of bring you guys along. I've been having a good time with it. You guys seem to be having a good time as well. So glad to hear it. But yeah, this is one of the stations. I'll mention others that I listen to on AM band on my walks. AM, it's just so much easier to listen to while you're walking. Whoops. I keep on tuning it. I wish you could go fast, slow with that knob. Okay, so the person talking there, that's actually 760, and that's neat because that's WGR Detroit, Michigan, 270 miles to the east. So we're picking up, long distance stations, no problem with this radio. It's a joy to use. All right.
Lisa Fielding, News Radio 1059 WBBM.
So you got the call letters there, 780 WBBM News Radio Chicago.
And to help sleep apnea sufferers avoid the CPAP machine.
We're going to go a little quicker here.
We're all resisting together. We are all going to work for the causes that are...
Here's 820 WCPT, Willow Springs, Illinois, 40 miles away, left wing station.
WCPT 820. Ready to step up your style? Do it.
By Tuesday, sunshine, a high 71 degrees. Wednesday, mostly sunny skies and a high around 75. Thursday, we'll have a slight chance for rain showers.
860 WNOV, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, 52 miles north, 250 watts. So low power station coming in nice and clear with this.
AM 860, The Voice.
Are you struggling with child support issues? We are here to help.
Coming in. You'd have to bring the loop in to kind of clarify the signal a bit better, but I got to keep going. So this is WKAR East Lansing, Michigan, and this is 195 miles to the east. Nice.
So good to me. And I love it when the customers come back in and tell me, David, that really worked so good. Makes my day.
That bass sounds good, actually.
Everywhere without a prescription. This product is not intended
with the music. 890 WLS Chicago.
Any disease. Testimonialists was compensated for their time.
Why choose the Sleep Number Smart Bed?
Can I?
Hottest rookies, biggest superstars, the all-time greats. Collect them all. Panini Trading Cards, the official trading.
Sounding good here. This is Fox Sports, WOKY, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Usually a hard one to get in, but it's coming in good.
Have a great day, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Talk to you tomorrow.
That I see there in the New Testament that they aren't claiming. And part of my confusion about this stems from
WKBM, Sandwich, Illinois, Relevant Radio.
Reading abilities about whether somebody really had the right intent when they got married.
Pink Floyd here in the morning. Oh, that's so nice. WFAW, Fort Atkinson, Wisconsin. Yeah, not bad. They have some great music. A little harder to pick up with my radios. This is very selective, and this is usually a hard station to pick up between 930 and 950, both relevant radio stations. And this is right in the middle, playing Pink Floyd. Gotta love it.
Say, look, Jesus gave Peter the power to loose things. Peter's power.
950 WNTD, Chicago, Relevant Radio.
Well, you realize
that urge, yearning to exact revenge. How does that work, especially neurologically?
The neuroscience of forgiveness is even more fascinating and amazing.
WHA, Madison, Wisconsin, NPR station.
Because it reverses everything that I just said about revenge seeking. So,
Tractor Supply. Do you have a baseball field, basketball arena, or football stadium named after you?
No.
Well, you're paying your insurance premium every month.
That's pretty funny. 1000 WMVP, Chicago. ESPN Radio, nice.
Second in the nation in money paid to lobbyists. They spent even...
Będzie przede wszystkim dla nas tutaj cała scena polska, na którą wszyscy bardzo czekamy.
WNVR, Vernon Hills, Illinois.
Bednarek, zespół WW, Vox, zespół Tab.
Yeah, I mean, you can't even see it.
Yeah, and they're prepared for that. They know that. They've got some...
WLIP, Kenosha, Wisconsin.
To try to, make it be safer, but it's always a balance of how can we get the survivability of a traffic stop leaning more towards the officer, and that's all part of their vehicle contacts training.
So I don't mean to lighten it up a bit here, but they haven't come up with like X-ray glasses.
Got music there on 1060, that's WHFB, Benton Harbor, Michigan, 95 miles to the east. Motown music. I think it's Motown or something like that. Oop.
Because that's when the giver says to the one, wherever you go, my heart goes with you.
I give you this kiss. I give you my heart.
WTSO, Madison, Wisconsin.
Sacred moment. The center diamond on the outside of the ring is for the whole world to see.
But the tiny red created diamond inside the ring is only for the two of them.
The one collection of engagement rings is available exclusively at Kessler's. To find the Kessler...
Better turn that down before my wife hears that. Jewelry commercial. I don't hear jewelry commercials too often on here. 1080. Well, I guess I do. Yeah, I do hear different ones. Then WNWI, Oakland, Illinois. Rent a radio station. Rent it. Play whatever you want, like Brother Stairs stuff. Yeah, he's still playing stuff on here.
California, y estaremos de regreso ese mismo día a las 7 de la noche.
WXCS Chicago.
$5, la cual incluye el transporte y el...
Surprise! Your expenses this month were way higher than you expected.
And I think if you want the best tuning, it's best to move your radio into position before you tune it. Kind of noticing that with the auto tuning. I don't use auto tuning radios often, but yeah, I gotta remember that. WISN, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Yeah, I think I said that.
Plus, the fridge died in the break room, and now everything smells weird.
Surprise yourself. See if you...
Hope for your life. You can listen to Riches of Grace each Sunday morning at 8:30 and tune in each weekday afternoon at 1 for daily...
WYLL, Chicago. Hope for Your Life, Christian Radio.
For you to attend any of their services, located at 1900 Hicks Road in Rolling Meadows. Sunday worship is at 10:30 a.m. or 6 p.m.
I think they're touring. Yeah, Def Leppard. It's awesome. WSQR, Sycamore, Illinois. The Q. There's a squirrel on my radio. Used to be called Squirrel. Yeah, we all know that, right? By now, whoever watches these band scans, you guys know. You guys are there. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, coming in good. Another station I like to listen to on my walks with my 30-day challenge radio. So there's another one I did. D220. What a lovely radio this is. $10 Sweetheart, man. Oh, the orange one anyway. I broke the stand off. I was trying to take it out because I don't know. Yeah, that sucked. But anyway, good radio, inexpensive radio, a lot of fun. So yeah, all right, let's keep going.
Who are taking the metro, walking to school in their neighborhood.
Chicago 1200 AM. Estás escuchando el show de Alex, el genio Lucas. Disfruta tu música favorita de todos los tiempos y el show del genio Lucas de lunes a sábado. En 1200 AM.
I think it's top of the hour. Yeah, top of the hour. It's a clock. So WRTO Chicago.
Genio Lucas.
That's funny. WKRS Waukegan, straight east.
De Campana Campana está disponible ya en la app.
Cracks down on flag burning, mandating prosecution for those who do.
All over the country, they're burning flags.
It will also direct the Attorney General to refer flag desecration cases that violate state and local laws to appropriate local authorities.
Flag burning has been protected speech since a 1989 Supreme Court ruling.
WCLO, Janesville, Wisconsin. Yeah, I got mixed feelings on that one. I was never a fan of that burning flag stuff. I'm part of what we call family of vets. My grandfather was World War II. My dad was Vietnam. So yeah, it's I never liked that. Never liked to see that flag burning stuff. But I get the free speech thing. I just don't know where this is going to go. But interesting thing there. WCLO, Janesville, Wisconsin, Agro Station.
Now in Northern California, CBS's Carter Evans is covering a new major.
Okay, that pulled in pretty fast. WSBC on 1240 is Chicago, Illinois.
Servizi personalizzati sia per commercianti che...
I think we had some country music there on WEKZ, Monroe, Wisconsin. 60 miles away, always a tough one to bring in. I think there's Milwaukee here, WSSP. Yeah, it's pretty tough to bring in.
Found in a field off of Canal Road. It sounds as though he had been involved in a crash. No other details have yet been released. Nobody was hurt, but...
1310 WIBA, Madison, Wisconsin. 72 miles northwest.
30 at Carroll and Gilman Streets, while a building in the 500 block in North Carroll was struck.
Good afternoon, 8 to 20. Mostly fair, cool tonight. Low 48. Partly sunny, very quiet.
Here's WLBK, DeKalb, Illinois. This is got some good music on it again for my walks. I like to listen to this as well, though it's similar to 1180, so I tend to just put on 1180. Yeah.
This is the taste of DeKalb County. Where's the best local restaurants to visit? Who has the best food? What?
There's a good song there, 1380 WBEL, South Beloit, Illinois. The beat, mostly 90s, totally awesome.
God is great.
Maybe a little too much bass on the AM? I don't know. Is there ever too much bass on AM? 1390 WGRB, Inspiration Radio, Chicago.
Next year, CBS's Jim Priscilla.
Silicon Valley is putting more than $100 million into a network of political action committees and organizations to lobby against strict regulations on artificial intelligence.
Here's 1400 WRGN, Racine, Wisconsin.
Will be very
another great timeless hits. They got some good music on here. I like it. 60s and 70s. Love it.
It's the CBS News.
At 5 o'clock, they have a class reunion thing where they play 3 songs from a certain year, and they give you facts about that year as well. I actually like that. It's a small little snippet. You don't have to worry about listening to a whole 2-hour program or anything. So, yeah, I like that. So if you're around the area, tune in 5 o'clock.
262-206-3168.
From the WRJN Radio Park Newsroom, I'm Stuart J. Waddles with the quick...
3 p.m. Challenge your friends to darts or pool while you're here. Newman's Corner Pub, where every day feels like a weekend.
1410 WRMN, Elgin, Illinois.
Corner Pub, your new favorite spot.
Finish this up. Little bumper music for a program, WROK, Rockford, Illinois. It's not music, it's just a bumper for the news, talk, whatever they're going to talk about. 1440, WROK, Rockford, not rock, all news.
Nos comparte Saludos a la señora Mari, nos dice, bienvenida, querida amiga.
WRLL, the real Cicero, Illinois, coming in better than most times. Yeah, again, the radio I'm using. It is the Cadillac. It is. It's the Cadillac of C.Crane. It's their main mama. Can't hover on the music, but WGEZ, Beloit, Wisconsin, Iron Country. Nice, to the west here. I just turned the bass up. Some bass on that. Yeah, I don't think we're going to pick up much through here. We might pick up a random station. Wow, picking up something here. I think it's WCKG. I haven't heard that in a long time.
Now it looks like maybe even today. He was arrested this morning. He showed up for his meeting.
1580 WTTN, Watertown, Wisconsin.
They're shipping him off to Uganda. I've been to Uganda. I've been to Uganda several times. I worked in Uganda.
WCGO, Evanston, Illinois.
And just prior to this, we have this magnificent dramatic moment where Jesus, and it says he sets his face on Jerusalem. It's a very dramatic time, and it says he...
WSJP, Sussex, Wisconsin, Relevant Radio.
More beautiful to say he sets his face.
And we'll finish this up.
And I can foresee this happening. Let's say 6 weeks down the road that the team loses their left tackle. Could be any team in the league. You lose your left tackle. You're messed up if that happens. I could see him, if they try to trade him...
The Zone on 1670 WOZN, Madison, Wisconsin.
Desperate for a tackle. For good hands with Allstate.
There's WVON and it's Chicago. All right, we're done. So we'll go ahead and just... I think I'm going to start at the bottom. Oh, yeah, I forgot. There's the little preset number there. Cool. I don't know why it's on 1. I'll have to change that later. Haven't used it in a while. I think it's kind of batteries in to keep the memory. I thought I set those already. I probably did. Okay, so let's go. Yeah, turn that off. Gets a battery level there. I don't know if you saw that, but it showed full strength, which is good. And our clock's showing there. Nice. All right, so there it is. The C.Crane CC Radio 3. Daytime AM. It rocks. Auto-tuning, it's fantastic. You just, again, point the ferrite bar at the top of the radio towards where you're trying to receive for your medium wave station, and you'll pick it up no problem. This thing's pushing 300 miles with the help of the passive loop over there. Yeah, this is a beast. Is it worth $229? I would look for a 2E probably at a lower price. That's me. Personally, I think you could find them at one time up for around $179. So that's actually a pretty good value. 2E. I mean, everything has a Bluetooth speaker nowadays. Don't think you need this to have Bluetooth. So you could probably skip the Bluetooth thing and then just go right to a 2E, which I think they might even still make. I don't know. They might not. But that's a great radio. If you can find one, pick it up. It's identical to this radio. It's just lacking Bluetooth. So you have 2-meter ham. You have everything else. So if you need all that, you'll have it. So you'll have everything here. Same quality, same everything. So yeah, definitely check that out. And of course, I use the pay link section. If I can find a 2E, I'll put links for the 2E as well. Because it's, like I said, it's the same radio. And you'll save a lot of money. And you get that premium sound that you want. It is fantastic. Especially late at night with Coast to Coast. It's marvelous. So hope you like this. Give me a big like. 2, if you like the radio, C.Crane in the product. Hit subscribe to the bell icon. Get notified of future reviews and band scans and fun stuff like this. And 3, comment down below what you think about the CC Radio 3, the 2E, the older ones, the 2s, the regular CC Radio. Let me know what you got. If it's still working for you, are you happy? You know, like I said, people complain about the buttons not working over time. I get it, but, you know, contact them if you have a problem because they're really cool about helping people out. And, yeah, I think I took this apart once I think it's just a board that can replace pretty easily. I think it's just dust gets built up in there and stuff. So that's usually probably what it is. It just needs some cleaning. So yeah. All right, let me know down below what you think. This radio in 2025, is it a winner? Chicken dinner? Let me know. All right, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you in my next awesome video.